Hey everybody, good afternoon. This is Sami Abusaad. I hope everybody's doing well, that you've had a nice day. I wanted to show you today, I wanted to share with you a quick lesson or tip for how I trade the close. This is going to be a pretty short video, but could end up being a valuable lesson for those that like to trade the close, the last 30 minutes or so. Now, why do I like to trade the close, the last 30 minutes, sometimes last even 10 minutes of the day? And the answer is volatility and volume. Volatility and volume both come back into stocks. But what do you look for exactly? What do you look to do at the end of the day? First, if I'm in a position, I tighten the trail because you're running out of day, you're running out of time. You can't be giving back profits. That's number one. But the other thing I do is I look for stocks that are up or down a lot on the day. And this is the most important part, have accelerated into the close, into the last 30 minutes of the day. That's what I look for. Examples. What are the examples? CLSD at the end. Look at this, down a lot. Look at the size of the bar and look at the acceleration. What does that mean, acceleration? Just like driving a car, you could be going at 100 miles an hour, but that's not accelerating. Now, if you start going, if for every mile you start going 5 miles per hour faster, that would be acceleration. So when you start to go vertical, that's acceleration. So here's the CLSD. No acceleration, and then there it is at the end of the day. Now, this is a 15-minute chart. If we go to the 5, perhaps we can see it better. And so that was the play. It was actually over the 1 minute. 9 is what I typed in the black room. 914, 915, 914 by $9. Again, the acceleration on a stock that's down a lot. They typically get a bounce. As shorts start to cover, longs maybe come back into the stock. It was down like 40% almost, I think. What's another example? I did this, the CLSD. It was actually my best trade today. Another example was the GMLP. Look at the size of the bar and look at the acceleration, the wide range bar at the end of the day. So where was the entry? Over 20, should be I think 20, 16.18 by $16. That was also a call in the black room. And look at the nice bounce, about 60 cents. That's pretty good on a $16 stock. If the stock is, we see stocks that are up or down a lot every day. Like, what about the MGDL today? MGDL, I thought that was the symbol. MDGL maybe. Look at this, up, I think 150%. Did it move at the end of the day? No. Why? No acceleration. So even though the size of the bar was huge, the move today was unbelievable. No acceleration, didn't move. You don't want to trade something like this. What about Jill? I think was also a big gap, big move up, but did it accelerate? No, it didn't move. So at the end of the day, it didn't move. DLTR, for example, but I couldn't do 3 plays. I should have done the DLTR, but I just couldn't manage between the CLSD and the GMLP and even though I did see this one. See this? Down and down a lot. Look at the size of the bar, size of the gap on the daily chart, and look at the wide range bar into 330, last 25 minutes, basically. Beautiful move. How big of a move is this? From low to high, that's $1.06, $1.30. From here to there, that's actually $1.50. 81.30 to 82.80. Now the entry for this should have been over 81.80, so it's moved about, let's say, $1, exactly $1. I didn't get it. Something like Guess, down a lot today. Was there any acceleration leading it to the close? No. Did it move? No. You don't want to trade something like this. So I love trading the close because it can be very, very profitable just in a very, very short amount of time as liquidity and volume and momentum come back into the stock. But you have to know what to look for. Now, I forgot to I like to keep, you see this? I like to keep my P&L nice and clean during the day. I only like to have the open position showing, but when I do the video, I show the rest of the positions, but I just forgot to do that before coming on the mic. So let me just show you the CLSD, what it did today. I mean, at the end of the day. Now, I did have a play on it earlier, and it was up, I think, close to 800 bucks. So not all of this was, here it is, at the end of the day. But that made my day. That's 3,500 bucks, 3,475 out of the five that I made today, right? That made my day. How much of it did I make? Again, I think I had, it was up about $700 to $800 on a play that I did in the morning. And but the rest of it was from that move. And this was a big move. I mean, again, small stop, which means I can up my share size, and then a big $1 move, basically. The GMLP should have been much better for me as a play, but I was too busy with the CLSD. I didn't want to mess up at the end of the day, so I undersized it. Didn't size it correctly. Otherwise, this should have been a better play. And like I said, the DLTR I didn't do. There were a couple other things that I did, but for this lesson, I just want you to remember to, if you want to trade the close, to look for stocks that are down or up a lot, that have a big bar on the daily chart, and have accelerated. If they didn't accelerate, then don't touch them, regardless of how much they're up or down on the day. All right. Hope you enjoyed today's short lesson. If you'd like to learn more about what I do and be able to participate in some of these calls, join the Black Room. This is a Black Room, basically. These are the official plays. They go in the announcement box, and this is just the main chat box, basically. It's really simple, very powerful. Okay, look at this, amazing calls, right? And 6 hours, right? Just at the end of the day, which is great. I like to see my students do really well. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night, and talk to you soon. It's almost Friday. Have a great weekend.